Yeah, you know what? And you fundamentally just a moment ago laid out why so many people become fighters versus, let's say, remaining on the Olympic wrestling team, right? Or becoming basketball players. Individual sports are hard. I mean, it's hard. I mean, team sports are hard, dude. But being able to go out there on your own and your performance is just based on you, it's way better in my opinion.
Way easier. You know what? The performance is based on you and the other person in the ring that night, whether they're better than you or not.
Yeah.
And if you have enough, you know when you're good enough to do things, right? And you know you're gonna have to at some point know that, you know, time to hang it up or it's time to make that title push. And you're gonna be making more money doing that than you would be, you know, playing a team sport, unless you're playing basketball, because those guys make a stupid amount of money.
Ah! Yeah, they do, dude. Oh man, I remember back in the day where it was like unheard of to even ask for like $5 million. You know, Scottie Pippen almost sat out an entire season because they didn't want to pay him. That's why Horace Grant left the Bulls to go join the Magic back in the day. I don't know if you follow basketball or in
Not
this
at all.
Yeah.
If you want to talk hockey, we could talk hockey. I follow baseball because I played it. I just don't follow basketball. Never been interesting.
Is but hey, hockey. That's Wayne Gretzky. Gretzky. How do you pronounce the dude's
Great one.
Is that what he's referred to as?
The great one.
Did you know he had a TV show with Michael Jordan when I was a kid?
Oh yeah, and they used to like challenge people to like sports. Yeah, absolutely. I know about this. Also, I don't know how hard I had to carry, but I think we just found out. Double your guys' kills.
So look, man. So listen, man. This isn't about ego, man. It's about having fun. It's about.
I had fun. Did you have fun?
No, absolutely not. I had 29 kills. Oh man. Any new games coming up on the horizon you thinking about playing? Or are we just gonna? So what's the deal here, man? Are we gonna play the story mode in Destiny, or are we giving up on
stuff? I don't know how to, because we would have to start from level 1.
Oof.
I don't know how to in Shadowkeep.
My goodness, that sounds daunting. It's like literally. So we're starting off. You mean level 1 damage, take all the unnecessary damage level 1, right? That's what you're saying?
Yes. I like to play the way that we're playing right now.
Don't you wish normal life was like this? Just be born level 750. What happened to that deal, Mel?
So I think you level to 30 and then you go through power.
Do you regret not going to TwitchCon? Is that something you would have gone to if you had the money and the ability?
Would I have gone to TwitchCon? I mean, yeah, it would have been cool. But it would have been the thing, like, I was already in California at the beginning of this year, right? So, yeah, it would have been okay. But I'm not a partner on Twitch, so, like, really, you want to go when you're a partner, because that's when you get to go to the partner party, that's when you get all the exclusives, that's when you get the free partner lounge with the food, you know.
So it's not something you want to go as a spectator?
No, I have no interest in... Yeah, it'd be cool to meet Shroud, right? I have no interest in it, though. I wouldn't go out of my way to do it. So, no. It would be cool, but I went to PAX 5 years in a row. I went to PAX East 5 years in a row. I'm not going this year.
Oh, really?
No, I just... You know, I would go if someone was like, hey, you know, we're requesting that you go, right? If it was like a partnership or, you know, I was invited to go. But other than that, I generally have pretty much zero interest in it at this point. They're fun, but not... I don't need to go year number 6 type of situation.
PAX, that's the one in Boston, right?
Yes, sir.
I would love to go to something like that, man. Could you imagine if we got invited as gaming with a dad? I have to bring my whole family. Bring my whole family with me?
That would be something I would do. For sure. I would not pass up that opportunity. But, you know, Zach paying his own dime to go, at this point, I'm kind of, you know, I'm over it.
I am taking my son to Comic-Con next year. I don't know how we're going to get tickets. Apparently you got to, like, sell your firstborn, so it's kind of convenient that he's coming with me.
Fair.
But I would love to go with one of those things and just kind of chop it up with the people.
A Comic-Con is different, right? You're going to be with people who like comics, which is like a thing that you're super into. I'm only into 3 or 4 games a year.
Yeah, you're not much of a gamer, dude. Every time I try to talk,
I
try to talk hot topics with you, like freaking nerds.
That is a thing that I would admit to. I'm not much of a gamer. I like to play shooters. I'm a Call of Duty player. I like to play Battlefield, and you know, that's pretty much all that I look forward to every year. Some racing games, but I'm not. You know, I've never played Uncharted. I've never played like The Last of Us. I've never played the big ones. I will, like Elder Scrolls. I will play when it comes out. Next year when Elder Scrolls come out. Oh, I just murdered myself by way of killing everyone else in front of me. You know, I will play a new Fallout game when it comes out. I will play Elder Scrolls when it comes out. But other than that, it would take a lot to really get my attention. You know what? I'm going to call it right here. You know what the next game that's going to come out that's been super hyped and keeps getting pushed back and is going to be garbage? Death Stranding.
Oh, yeah. Why do you think that? For the obvious reasons?
Okay. So we've seen trailers of it, like 3 different trailers that have shown 3 different styles of gameplay and 3 different styles of games, and none of them have made sense. It seems to me like Hideo Kojima, which is the guy who is like the developer of it, doesn't know where he wants to go with the game.
Actually, I was watching IGN's game review, like their initial game review, and obviously
they're a bunch of shills, dude.
Yeah, they get paid to say stuff, but so I just watched like the gameplay itself. It's not a game I would be interested in. I gotta tell you. Yeah, it's not something I would play.
Right, but all of the gameplay so far has been kind of hearsay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm going to a wedding on Saturday. That's why we can't do a UFC talk this week. And
yeah, let me just. That's right. You're gonna be responsible, right?
One shot. What are you talking about?
You're gonna be responsible, right?
About what? What are we responsible about?
When you go to the wedding, man, you seem like the type of guy that might, you know, get a little too loose on the wedding. Are you like a docile wedding attendee?
I've never been to a wedding before. I was actually going to ask you advice of what I should do at a wedding.
Oh, well, you want to grab the mic, right? It's not about the bride. It's about everyone else. You make sure you tell her that. You look her right in the eye and say, "This day is for me. I've been working all week." No, weddings are pretty good. The reception is usually where everyone gets it in. The actual ceremony itself for me, it was like a whirlwind, but it was beautiful. So are you taking it? All right, then you're good, man. As long as you want the guy like with the aunts and the uncles, and you make the inappropriate joke, everything else should be cake, dude.
That's what I do, though.
Yeah, so that's what I'm telling you not to do. All right, maybe I didn't make it clear enough. Where did this guy come from?
He's the guy we have to kill, dude.
Are we a family channel?
Everything but the podcasts.
Okay.
I think the podcasts are better left raw, where I can edit these down to make them. Wow, I literally had you guys combined. Nice. Hey, you almost didn't come in last.
You know what, Zach? I hope when you go to this wedding, man, you have all the fun that you could possibly have being a single guy sitting at a table with another single guy.
I don't know what that means, but yeah. So I think these I can edit down into gaming content, which we can make it PG, and the podcast I think we leave raw. That's okay. My opinion. Anyway, well, I think this is a good place to.
You gotta edit all that stuff out.
For sure. I think this is a good place to end it. Right?
Good. Right.
And thanks everyone for watching.
What do we got? Hold on, before we end it, what do we got coming up this weekend, Zach? Anything we want to announce in regards to
podcast? Please tune into the podcast. Give us feedback on the podcast, please, because we're having a blast doing it. But if we can make it better for the viewers, then I want to know. I will be working on an image to put around the webcams because it's just like us and then like a black border around it. So I'm going to be working on doing that. Anything, Stevie? You're going to be launching the Instagram, right?
Yep, I was just about to mention that. IG page will be going live soon. Just waiting for our illustrator to get back to us on a few things. He's working hard. And we're going to have some nice stuff for you so we can get more content out, more announcements, make it more inclusive for the community that we're trying to grow. And again, thank you for the first 22 subscribers to the channel. You'll never know what it means to us. We really do appreciate
Yeah,
you
really,
guys.
really, we do appreciate it a lot. And that's it.
All right.
Thanks for watching, and have a good night.